Bukowski got a piece of Rodman.
Got him right in a wedding dress. They cut off, and there's Bukowski being double teamed. And Bukowski's saying somebody got to get them after the fake.
Celtics just 6 points here in the third quarter.
It's amazing. It is amazing.
Michael Jordan was going to make sure.
Well, here you're going to see the fight underneath, and Bukowski makes the turn. If you pick on that one. Great pass by
Rodman trying to keep it alive, and
oh, Randy. Yep, back door, Randy Brown. I think they give Rodman fortune. Rodman fighting for the rebound. And now Overton going at Dennis Rodman. See if there's a double T on this or what the situation is. Dennis.
両チーム、両選手にダブルテクニカルファウルですね。これ突っ込み合いになりそうになりましたが、
オバートンもよく行きましたね。
ないかという気持ちもあったかもしれません。
それに仕掛けたのがオバートンだと言ってるんですね。これ非常にすごい。
ですからこのブルーズのホームコート、ユナイテッドセンターですから大きなブーイングも起こっています。こちらはその争ったダグ・オバートン。
Leaves it for Danilovic. Open in the corner. Mourning. He threw up an air ball, but Thomas is fouled and goes right at her. Rodman. We may expect some of this tonight.
Yeah, well, you see, Thomas is a bull. He is a quality defensive player. Pat Riley said one of the best in the league at power forward. And he has the size and strength and quickness that he's not going to take any guff. Really have a little chip on their shoulder. Keep an eye right down here. Right in the middle, right there. You're going to see Rodman. There they are right there. There's a grab from behind. And then Rodman comes with the elbow. And you can definitely see why Thomas went right in his face.
Dennis Rodman last year. He has 17 rebounds tonight. Kukoc. Offensive foul. He used the elbow. So Tony Kukoc picking up his second foul, and the Heat down by 9. Had plenty of time to come back.
Let me just tell you something. Watch this. This is a great block right there. Well, look at that. That was just outstanding. All right, by Mourning.
For 3. Longley over everybody for the rebound and the foul.
Longley really dominating inside.
We know how you like challenges. The fact that Charles Barkley says he wants the rebounding title this year, is that a factor for you?
No, that's not no fun. I do my job. I get paid to do one thing. That's rebound, kick people's asses. I don't have to go out there and prove a point to nobody in this world. So, hey, Charles, if you want the rebound title, great. We're going to win a championship.
They're going to raise to the...
Harper takes the 3 and hit. Joe Klein fighting with rebound, and they tumble to the floor. And now Joe Klein and Rodman have words. Danny Ainge tries to keep him at bay. So does official Bill Oakes.
Rodman don't want no parts of Joe. That's corn-fed. And that's where it really upsets you, because Joe's called for this foul, but Dennis really had him by the arm and threw him to the ground. Dennis Rodman is notorious for making guys crazy by doing things like this.
There it was.
Here in a little bit. Perry spin move in the lane, gives it back. Newman blocked by Rodman, but a foul called. And Dennis can't believe that one, but he picks it up.
Well, they come down here and get a technical foul, and they got 2 free throws on Johnny Newman as he goes up, and everybody comes for the ball. Looked like Dennis did get him on the arm.
Yep, on that left arm.
Yep. Johnny Newman.
That's a headache. All right, you ready for an email?
5 points for Dennis. Jordan for the tie, and Mourning fouled by Dennis Rodman. And Alonzo taking objection to the way Rodman pushed off.
Dennis gave him a little pop.
Second foul on Dennis, and they will troop down the other end. So,
well, Pat Riley objects to the fact that Dennis Rodman gave Mourning a little shot and was not penalized for it.
Like playoff games, so does this. Great feed to Mourning. He's fouled by Dennis Rodman. Down goes Zoe, and he looks hurt. Dennis Rodman with his fourth foul, second team foul, and now you hold your breath and hope that Zoe is all right. Hard foul by Rodman with four.
Mourning got hurt. There's a great pass by Hardaway.
Yes, it was bone to bone.
Rodman comes over, and you see Zoe take the hit. When we say bone to bone, one knee hits the bone of the other knee. So watch this. See right there, Rodman comes over, and as Zoe takes it to the hoop, Rodman gives him a hard body check.
So some of those junkyard dogs of Darrell Walker coming up big. Stoudemire, Sharon Wright, hacked by Dennis Rodman and taken out of bounds.
And that's something that Darrell Walker is going to be very nervous to see Sharon Wright go down. He's had the back spasms bothering him the entire season so far. It's been in a lot of pain and discomfort. He went into the bleachers on a recent road trip in Cleveland and bruised his ribs and also re-injured his back. And you can see Dennis Rodman doing the right thing. A hard foul. He tried to hang on to.
Mason backs in, coming up on 2 minutes left in the third as Mason puts it out to D-Box. 3 seconds or a foul as Mason and Dennis Rodman get
there was no big problem there. I thought he was in there 3 seconds, wasn't he?
Dennis picks up the foul.
That's their first in the last 2 minutes, huh?
Three-pointer.
Underneath, Rodman takes O'Neal down hard. That looked like a playoff foul.
Yeah, that was a playoff. This is a playoff game. It didn't start out that way, but it sure is now. And that's how you have to foul Shaq. He's so strong. He's so strong. The good thing about this was they didn't call a flagrant.
Eddie Jones for three. In and out. Rodman rebound, timeout Chicago. And Kersey knocks the ball away. Be careful. Here comes O'Neal.
And I tell you, Scott, that is a great call. Let me tell you, that's a great call. And that's just an overreaction by Dennis. He's trying to get something going. Another actually smart play by Dennis Rodman.
And boy, Jordan and Pippen were really quick to get into the wrestling match.
Yeah, and Jordan's good. I tell you, he looked good on that. I wouldn't wrestle him either. Don't want to play him, wouldn't want to wrestle him. Look at this.
By Rodman to call the timeout, Kersey came.
Yeah, you can say whatever you want about Dennis Rodman as what he does off the court or whatever. That guy knows the game of basketball. And I'm telling you, that's a great timeout. He understands, hey, I'm not a good free throw shooter.
Here is Mason. Mason down low, and he is fouled, and already chest to chest with Dennis Rodman. The difference with Mason.
Heads tonight, and I'm going to be right there. Mason tries to get his spin move on, and Rodman comes over hard. They lock arms. It's a double tech. Each player's got one. Rodman.
Pippen on the move. Wennington from the corner. You must make him dribble. Wennington with 2 on the shot clock, and now we got a whistle. And a foul coming up.
Double foul this time.
It's Divac and Rodman.
To see how this occurs, the shot comes from Wennington in your right corner as you see it go down. Rodman and Divac caught up in the act, and Dennis Rodman, sumo wrestling Rodman has.
Pippen turn around. Smith on the rebound, and we got a whistle, and now a lot of bodies thrown, and now we've got a whistle and a technical foul. Monty McCutcheon came across the floor. Either way, if it's Rodman, well, if
Dennis Rodman, he's out.
But Rodman threw Burrell. This is the replay. First, Rodman pushes Geiger. Now, he grabs Burrell and throws him away.
Between Dennis's legs, rebound tapped, and Rodman comes up with it. Gets it out to MJ. Derek Coleman there puts up the three. And Iverson taps it out. And Iverson goes after Dennis.
Don't do it, Dennis. Don't stay with it.
Scotty is laughing at Dennis. Set now.
There's a shot under the basket. They go. So technical, Stackhouse shoots that, knocks it down. It's got 18. This game, will it ever end?
Now once again, Dennis Rodman doing his damage around the glass. Just a little shove to get Terry Mills out of there, as Mills did not make enough contact. But Dennis Rodman is just so active around the glass. Always moving, always banging around, and that time no chance at all of getting the rebound, but make sure he took the body of Grant Hill out.
And that captures Dennis. That is his personal Christmas card. Happy holidays, it says. From
Henry James backs in. Oh, Dennis with a great block.
Watch in Dennis. Bang, get out of here. Points. Now watch him get Dennis underneath. Now fake up and then lean in and go up.
There are two guys. Now the Chief comes over to help out on Steve Smith. Leitner inside. Double pumps. Got it, and he's fouled by Dennis Rodman.
Big time move. That ball was taken from outside the three-point area. Driven down the middle by Leitner. He's got 25, and he picks up the foul from Dennis Rodman. They force him to the middle. Dennis moves in a little bit on him. Leitner, big time game. Yes, sir.
14th tie of the game. Rakasner bounces ahead to Leitner.
It's two. It's two
on the side. Yep.
Two and on the side. So Dennis gets his fifth foul. Smith down. He fires the ball over to Leitner, coming from the backside.
Loose, and Tyrone Hill gets it. On top, Bobby Sura penetrates. Nice no-look pass. That's a great play. Antonio Lang with a slam, and Bobby Sura set that up very nicely.
Boy, oh boy. Antonio Lang just really gets in here, gets the ball back. Sura drives, lays the ball off. And Rodman picks up his first foul. I'll tell you what, this kid. But again, you know what? It's an offensive rebound.
That's right.
Okay. They come up with
crossover. Free throw line comes inside.
Offensive foul. He's out. Sura's gone. Sura's gone.
Dennis is going to the other end. And Dennis just made it free at the other end.
They call the offensive foul. Now what's he calling? Did he change his mind here on the play? Louis Grillo says, that's it, you're out of here.
Missed it. Dennis fights for the rebound, tapped it out, and it'll belong to Minnesota.
He kicked the cameraman. He was really upset. Really upset. Went up in the air, came down on the camera. You thought he sprained his ankle.
Well, there's all kinds of equipment right there, and the cameraman is hurt.
It's a struggle for it. He comes over here on the cameraman and steps on the camera. That's what he was upset about.
Now the man acts like he's dying.
With 11 points, 4 more than a season average.
Watch out.
Rodman and Leitner doesn't want any part of Dennis Rodman. He doesn't want him to help him off the floor. Listen, here is Pippen now as the pace is quickened. Here is Michael Jordan, winds up on the floor but gets his 20. Bench people for the Bulls. And Juwan Howard playing a big game of 10 points. And now Murasan and Rodman going at it, and they're going to call a technical foul. Double T on both players.
But I tell you what happened. That came now just keep an eye right underneath. You can see Rodman pushing the big fella out of there, see? And now you see George is saying something tough. Now Rodman is, a little antagonizing the guy right now. So now he
working against Longley. Howard cutting in, fouled by Rodman.
That was a hard foul. Yeah, very good call, Dick. That was a very hard foul. And you can see the referee. Now look at this, Murasan finding his man. Howard's going strong here.
Well, that was very hard.
Yeah, that's a very hard foul.
Last week, of course, we had Rodman tangling with Dikembe Mutombo.
Pippen will cut the Cavalier lead to 2. Rodman and Patofico, nose to nose. Rodman banging around with Patofico, and I think Billy Oakes just got V for what he felt was clearing off, and Dennis Rodman's got a very pleasant about it.
Yeah, he played on it. See, that's what I'm talking about. See, Rodman comes right up to him, almost taunting him, because it definitely wasn't a defense.
He gives it right back to Scotty. Fakes inside for Rodman. A good pass, and Dennis puts it in. And he and Michael Smith get tangled up. And Dennis just very calmly walks away.
Pippen down underneath, throws that ball up.
Scottie Pippen with a 3. Oh, Wolf and Rodman getting tied up. Rodman grabbing Joe Wolf, and Joe was hanging on.
Watch here. He hit Joe and then threw the elbow. He just threw an elbow at him, at his head. And then the contact here the second time around. But Rodman, he actually hit Joe in the groin, and he's having a little trouble with it. And then he threw the elbow at his head. Look at it again. Wow.
Oh, man.
He connected.
Here's Ewing going all the way.
Rodman.
You mentioned Rodman, a good passer. This was a bad one when Patrick Ewing can come up and pick it off that easily. And Patrick has one thing on his mind, take it to the basket, and that should have been a foul on Dennis Rodman on the low bridge as he bent down and hip-checked Ewing hard to the floor. Here's the collision. Should have been a foul.
Harris on the recovery. And Jordan hits, but it will not count. And oh, look out. Rodman and Ewing face to face. Now Rodman already involved earlier with Buck Williams. Patrick Ewing was ushered aside by assistant coach Brendan Malone. They continue the discussion now with Chris Childs between them.
Now here's the banging as Dennis Rodman put the elbow and arm out, which knocked Patrick Ewing down. But Patrick very careful when he came back up to get in the face of Dennis Rodman that he kept his arms down, so he didn't catch himself with a slap or a punch, because
Pippen can hit the stick back. And Dennis Rodman throws Grant Hill down, and Grant is in the worm's back. They need to take a look at that.
Well, you called it, partner. I mean, there was no doubt about it. You throw a player down, we're going to look at it. You be the judge right here. They get tied up. Good call on the jump ball, but watch the end of it. Right there. And Grant's not going to have any part of it. Ouch.